here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Joe Springer.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer.
Ball, that's out. Ball two.
The 2-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Kemp going back. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Around second now, going for three. The relay, he's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
Came screaming off the bat, I'm sure. Exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
And he swings through that one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ball one.
One now. And that one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One away with a runner at third here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Toronto. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Turner,
nope.
The leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive.
Ball, that's
5
outside.
hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Middle inside.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
2-1 now.
Nope. Outside.
Slurve. Middle inside.
Hammered. Could the extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In there at the knees. 0-2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Slider. Middle inside.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. No outs. Runner on third. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Flying around third is Turner. Safe. It's 5-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Man at first. Now here is Edmundo Sosa. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Connie Nance is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Brendan Little.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Schwarber aboard here at first with nobody out. Up the middle. Glove flip to second. And 2 right off the glove.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in too large so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Hit in the air, center field. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and the lead is now 5-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game set.
Third baseman, Adam Bear.
Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Nathan.
So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Foul ball there. The The Phillies leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Check swing called strike, and the count is 1-2.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Look out!
Time out.
And it hit him.
Right there.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
One gone runner at first. Alejandro Kirk now at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Man at first, 1 away. Check swing, and he went 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. Lucas around third. Cut off, throw to second, but he's in there easily.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Tried to pitch the drive, stayed short with his back half to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Zach Wheeler won't go any further. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Tanner Banks
Number
gets the call
58,
from the pen.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Inside, ball 1.
One out and a runner at second.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Out towards right center field. Marsh should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Andres.
And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. So now pitching for the Blue Jays, Tyler Heineman, looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position.
Heineman.
Kirk at second with 2 down. In the air, left side. Kemp settles under this one, and that ends the inning. So it may be too little, too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. It is now 5-1.
fade away with no baskets made, and that's tragic, ain't it? Recipe for disaster, waiting your eggs in one basket breaking. That's why I got.
Leo Jimenez. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here.
Leo
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies.
The right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Garcia wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Sinker. Low inside. Overhand curve. Low outside.
That one found hard the other way.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away. Otto Kemp stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3.
Sinker. Low middle.
That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Next offering is fouled back.
Sinker. Low outside.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Stays alive.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
That's ball 2.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Good job to fight that one off.
Sinker. Low outside.
2-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change
Sinker.
speeds a little bit,
Low
try to move it
inside.
around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Good eye
Ball
in
3.
that spot.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Ripped to right, base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now the catcher up to hit, Rafael Marchand.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
March in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Cutter.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit. That gets by him. Headed for the plate. He will score. It's 6-1. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
The first baseman, number
Put a
30,
pretty good jolt
Bryant.
into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Now pitching.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays,
Number
Mason
68.
Fulhart.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And first offering is fouled off.
Sweeper.
And it's second. And that
Ball
misses. And 1-1. Top of the zone for a called strike. Harper wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Seam fastball. Middle inside.
On the ground to the left. Now the tag at third, and they got it. And that'll do it. Phillies with a run-scoring double. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
It's been a long while. I got it on pin, a living bankrolling. I'm my own penny. I've been on 10.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Orion Kerkering.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here's the center
Leading
fielder,
off for
Dalton
Toronto,
Varsho.
the center fielder, number 5, Dalton Varsho.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Ball, that's inside.
Right through there. Got him. One away.
Clearly looking
No
out
matter number
over the
22,
plate on that outer
second
third. And that
baseman,
pitch finished.
Ernie.
Right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Stepping in, Ernie Clement. Kerkering. He's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Popped foul out of play off to the right.
Outside, that's
I
a
think
ball.
it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got to be clever, too, when you don't have that lights-out stuff, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, you got to know what you're able to do. Instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is, stay with your strength
Ball,
and
that's off
trust
the
that you'll
plate.
come out on top.
Got him. 2 gone now.
Very strong
Up
coming out of the
next,
pen
the
so
Blue
far
Jays,
as he punches
the right
out the
fielder,
first 2
number
batters
4,
he's faced, and this
Joe
one getting straight to work.
Springer.
It's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Springer, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one fouled off.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Two down, nobody on. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Blue Jays 1. We go to the 9th. Here's Turner now. Steps in, looking at the WAR leaderboard, and he's right near the top, Singy.
That tells you everything. Offense, defense, base running. He does it all.
Cutter. Low outside.
Yeah, he's not always flashy, but always valuable.
Yeah, he's that glue guy and a difference maker. That consistency is irreplaceable.
Hey! Fluharty, 24 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware.
Four-seam fastball. Outside.
And a ball and 2 strikes. This one popped up. Barger under it. 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. And first offering is fouled off.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They still lead it though, 6-1.
Now pitching for
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Taijuan Walker.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
The 0-2.
Nope, outside.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 1 away.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Barger in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here's your 1. Hot shot to third. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Nathan.
2 down, bases empty. Nathan Lucas getting ready to hit.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Blue Jays down to their final strike. Popped up to the left into foul ground. That one is foul, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of the series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.